It's this one right here.
All right, good afternoon. Cause number 2020-15058 in the interest of Unique and Echo Reese. Unique, okay. Who's
Your Honor, we are defaulting the presumed father, who is Mr. Sean Thigpen. Other two
All right.
parties, the biological mom and dad, are both present and are in agreement.
Okay, the parties, please raise your right hand to be sworn.
Yes, sir.
You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right. Ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the children.
Elizabeth Morales Thigpen, mother.
All right. Sir, your name and your relationship to the children?
My name is Edward Ruiz, R-U-I-Z. I'm the father of the kids.
And for the state?
Andrea Perard.
And she is...
Court will note that Sean Edward Thigpen is not present. The court will note that he was served on April 22nd, 2020 at 10:24 a.m. at 2800 Country Road in Bedias, Grimes County, Texas. And he submitted himself for a DNA test. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. And he signed the DNA testing order from the last court date.
All right. And did that order have a hearing set for today?
That is correct, Your Honor. It was set for today and also included the Zoom information.
All right, then we will proceed by default as to him. And the court will note that the DNA test report would indicate that the alleged father, Sean Thigpen, is excluded as the biological father of the tested child. And the alleged father, Edward Reese, is not excluded as the biological father of the tested child. And the tested child is Echo Reese. Let's proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Your Honor, also for the record, additional child, Unique Ruiz, there is an AOP for that child, of which the presumed father, Mr. Thigpen, did sign the denial portion. Therefore, the agency was not required for that child.
All right.
In regards to the terms of this order, both Ms. Thigpen and Mr. Ruiz are in agreement to all terms. If I may read those terms of their agreement into the record.
Okay.
The parties are in agreement that Mr. Ruiz will be adjudicated as the father of Echo Ruiz Jr. and the name will remain as Ruiz. The parent-child relationship is established for the other child, Unique, via the AOP. Parties will be joint managing conservators, with the mother designating the residence with a geographic restriction to Harris and contiguous counties. Parties are in agreement to a standard possession order for both children. That the mother will maintain government medical assistance for the children, and that the father will reimburse at $62 beginning November 1st of 2020. Child support will be calculated at $437 beginning November 1st, 2020, with a step down to $350 once one child emancipates. There is a retroactive child support judgment in the amount of $2,894 from August 1st of 2017 until today, to be paid back at a rate of $100 per month beginning November 1st, 2020. No retroactive medical or dental is ordered. And there is no non-disclosure finding as to the custodial parent. And that concludes the order, Your Honor. If I may, I'll call my first witness to confirm this as her agreement.
All right.
The state, Ms. Thigpen. Ma'am, you heard me
Yes.
read the terms of this order into the record. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And you're in agreement to all of those terms?
Yes.
And you will sign this order stating you are in agreement to those terms as well, correct?
Yes.
I pass this witness.
Mr. Ruiz, do you have any questions of Ms. Thigpen?
No, sir, I don't. At the moment.
Okay. Call your next witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. State calls Mr. Ruiz. Sir, you heard me read the terms of this order into the record. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am, I did heard you.
And you're in agreement to all of those terms?
Yes, ma'am, as well.
And you're in agreement to sign this order stating that you are in agreement and you're asking the court to approve it. Is that correct?
That's correct, ma'am.
I pass this witness, Your Honor.
Ms. Thigpen, do you have any questions regarding this order of Mr. Ruiz?
No.
All right. Anything further, Ms. Berard?
Nothing further, state rest, Your Honor.
All right, the court will approve the order as submitted. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Your Honor. Mr. Ruiz and Ms. Thigpen, you can leave and we will send you the order.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Who's this? Okay. All right, this is cause number 2009-71407 in the interest of Marcus and Maurice Grant. Who's present today, Ms. Berard?
The non-custodial parent, Mr. Marquise Grant.
Okay, sir, please raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please state your name and your relationship to the children.
Marquise Grant, and I'm the father.
Okay, and for the state?
Andrea Perard.
And the court will note that the custodial parent is Tabitha Horace.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Horace was present in court on May 14th, 2020 and signed a reset order setting this matter for hearing today. She was also given notice by certified mail, return receipt requested, which was delivered on August 19th, 2020. Has she checked in today, Ms. Berard?
She is not, Your Honor.
All right, we'll proceed by default.
Thank you, Your Honor. The state would call Mr. Grant. Sir, you are requesting the modification of your child support and medical support. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And your prior order to modify is the agreed child support review order March of 2019. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And since that order was signed, you have obtained a material and substantial change in your income. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
You're currently unemployed and receiving unemployment benefits. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And those benefits are in the amount of $521 a week, which would make your approximate gross $22,257 per month. Is that correct?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
And you're asking the court to modify your child support and medical support on that new income as it is a material and substantial change, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And we are keeping the medical support obligation as previously ordered, the language that the mother will maintain it through government medical assistance, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
But that amount is being changed pursuant to your new income to $122 beginning November 1st of 2020. Is that your understanding and agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
And giving you credit for that amount in addition to your 2 additional children that currently reside with you, your child support will be $462 beginning April 1st of 2020. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You're asking to modify that back to April of 1st of 2020 based on the fact that the mother was served in March of 2020. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
That concludes the order, Your Honor. I pass my witness.
All right, the court will approve the order submitted. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Grant, you're free to go. We'll send you that order.
Yes, ma'am.
And then, Judge, I think I'm done. This is going to be a no party UIFSA default with Ms. Jeffries and Mr. Barrera testifying.
All right. This is cause number 2009-12437 in the interest of Maya and Brian Blate. Ma'am, please raise your right hand to be sworn.
The honor for the state, Angela Jeffries.
No, who's here? Mr.?
So,
Oh, this is a no. This is a no.
yeah,
Okay, I saw Mr. Barrera. I'm thinking he's gonna.
no.
Okay. All right, hold on a second. All right. Court will note that this is a UIFSA matter and the non-custodial parent Lonnie Ray Blate is not present. Mr. Blate was served on May 14th, 2020 at 4:31 p.m. at 24119 Springtown Drive in Spring, Harris County, Texas. He also appeared in court on August 13th, 2020 and signed a reset order. For hearing to be held today. Which notified him of this Zoom hearing. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he is not checked in, is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Let's proceed.
Your Honor, I'm calling one witness, so I don't know if you want to go ahead and swear in my child support officer.
All right. Raise your right hand to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
All right. State your name and your relationship to this matter.
My name is Arnaldo Barrera, and I'm an officer for the state of Texas.
And for the state.
Angela Jeffries.
And Mr. Blake has not checked in today, is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay. We'll have a default hearing then. Go ahead.
Your Honor, I would ask that you take judicial notice of the uniform support petition where the other state has asked us to modify the child support order that was last signed on January 6th of 2010. That was a default order. We are asking you to approve a default order against Mr. Lonnie Ray Blake. We are asking in this order that you set child support at $645 beginning November 1st of 2020 with a step down of $516 once that first child turns 18. We are also asking that medical support or cash medical be set in this case in an amount of $140 beginning November 1st of 2020. We will also ask that you approve, Your Honor, a default for the court costs as billed associated with this case, and that be either paid as billed or due by December 1st of 2020. I have nothing further, Your Honor, on this.
All right.
The state calls Arnold Barrera. Mr. Barrera, state your name for the court, please.
Arnaldo Barrera,
Okay, and where are you employed right now?
the Office of the Attorney General,
And what is your position there?
Child Support Officer.
And what is the nature and responsibilities and duties as a child officer?
I conduct investigations and calculate child support and retroactive support.
Okay. Have you received any special training to help you calculate child support under the Texas Family Code?
Yes, I have.
And have you calculated child support in this matter?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
And what were your findings for his gross income in this case?
Gross income, $3,213.28.
Okay. And what was his net resources in this case?
$2,581.83.
And the percentage you applied to this case?
25%.
Okay. And so you heard me mention that we're asking for the $645. Is that based on those calculations?
That is correct.
I have nothing further of this witness, Your Honor.
All right. The court will approve the order submitted. Thank you.
Your Honor.
Thank you.
Ask Berard why. You ever settle on breakfasts?
I think I do.
What?
Oh, Andrea, you're on here?